Welcome to Jetersblessings. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Today I will be making some wall decor. Here I just had this piece of wood that was in my garage ever since I moved in here. So I'm just taking the Kills chalk paint in white and giving the entire block a good coat of paint. Now what I didn't show is me tracing the Merry Christmas with a little reindeer onto this wood piece. This was a print off that I did last year and I just had Googled it, so I don't have a link to it, my apologies. I liked it so much that I wanted to reuse it again this year. So I basically just took the back of the print off and marked it up with a bunch of pencil marks, put it on the wood, and then traced over it. Here I'm just taking my Sharpie and I'm going over the words Merry Christmas in black. Then I have a furniture touch-up paint marker in brown that I'm going to use to color in the reindeer portion. Now, I'm sorry you guys keep seeing my big head in the way, but I'm actually sitting on my floor. I do have a craft table and a craft room, but for some reason, I'm just more comfortable sitting on the floor in the living room. So that's why you always see me sitting down like this, because I'm just on the living room floor, which is more comfortable for me. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried this before. This is actually a very great way to transfer different pieces of decor. I mean, if you don't have good handwriting, or if you can't freehand draw things, or if you're just on a time crunch and just don't really have the time to do that, it's easier and faster for you to just do this. It's really great. It's something I learned. I can't remember where I first seen it, but I've been watching YouTube videos for several years now before I decided that I would try my own channel, and so I learned this quite a while back. But I do see a lot of crafters do this, especially if they don't have a Cricut or one of those vinyl cutting machines. And here all I'm doing is just taking some of this gingham ribbon, the wired ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just putting some on the side as just to fill up the empty space. Now this little green garland I got in the wedding section at Hobby Lobby, and I thought it'd be cute to just add like a little small wreath to this as well. I like how it's just plain and simple, not too much added to it. I like a lot of my things to be simple. So here I'm just glued on the wreath and the bow, and that is it. So here you'll see I've got this sign from Hobby Lobby. I got it for like $2.50. It was originally like $25. But there was a bunch of cracks in the, it's not glass, it's like a plexiglass plastic. So there was a bunch of cracks in it. So I just took this piece of, it's a piece of paper that I had got from a garage sale, but it originally came from the Dollar General store, I believe. And it was just so you could turn anything into a dry erase board. So I used that and fit it to the frame and just used it to cover up all the scratches and the cracks. And then I take this stencil with my sage green paint and stencil on the Merry Christmas. Now to tie everything in with my decor, I'm adding some of this buffalo check ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby and kind of making it where it looks a little bit like a present. Yes, I do leave my stencil on there for most of the craft, and that is because for some reason whenever I stencil something on and I lift it off before the paint is dry, I get it smeared everywhere. So to kind of eliminate that, I just leave it on there and let it dry pretty well. To me, it's easier to go back and correct any little mistakes with touch-ups rather than to correct some smudges and stuff. I don't know, I guess it's all the same. But here I'm just making a simple bow, and you'll see me do this simple bow a lot in my tutorials. And then I'm just adding some greenery from a Walmart pick that I really like, and I believe it was 98 cents. So I'm just taking it apart and just adjusting it where I like them to be. Now sometimes when I have long tails, I like to use them where I can fold them up and have like a little arc in them, just to give it a little more dimension to the project. It makes it look a little bit nicer. So this project right here actually cost me no more than $5. So here I have some berry picks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be adding some of those just for an additional pop of color. And here it is all finished. I didn't make it too crisp. I kind of liked how the paint came out on it because it kind of gave it a little more rustic feel to it, to me. So here I've basically taken another one of the frames and another one of the Dollar General sheets for a dry erase board and attached it the same way as I did the previous one. I've got this Believe stencil, which also came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just stenciling that on there. Here I'm doing this one a little bit different. I'm taking some picks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm actually just gonna attach the picks in the corners along with some of the cotton bulbs that I had got from Hobby Lobby on clearance last year. And then you'll see I'll put an additional small bow at the top as well. So here again, I'm making my little simple bow where I make the two top parts of the bow, and then I just loop another circle, which I end up cutting in half to make the tails. It's as easy as can be to make these. In case you guys haven't noticed, my decor this year for Christmas is the buffalo check in the white and black, and also the red and black. Now I will say, and you'll see here in just a minute, when I took the stencil off, I just did not like how it looked. I was thinking it was going to turn out just like the previous sign did, and it did, but I just didn't like how it looked in the red color, the extra bleed. So if you can look, you'll see where I took a silver Sharpie paint pen and I just outlined the red in the silver, and it looks okay. It looks better than what it was. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day.